Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm so excited to bring to you my beauty favorites of 2017. Like, I have seen so many of these videos and I love watching them. So if I love watching them, I also want to make it. So I hope you enjoy this and that you enjoy some of these products, or if you have been looking for some new products, that these inspire you to go out and grab some new things. I did not do categories. I'm just doing my favorite things that I have enjoyed this year. There are definitely categories where I'm like, I don't have a favorite foundation this year. I didn't find anything that I would want to repurchase that I'm loving, can't live without. So I didn't include that. So I don't want to give you my mediocre stuff. I want to give you the stuff that I actually love and repurchase and couldn't live without this year. So let's get started. I just have a huge pile. I literally just went into my bathroom and pulled all of my favorite things. So this is in no particular order, but let's start. So I love this hair product, and it is the Kevin Murphy Anti-Gravity Oil-Free Volumizer. My hairdresser put this in my hair. I die. I love it. If you have, I have hair that gets pretty oily and it's pretty thick. So if you have hair that is similar, putting this in when it's wet and blow drying it, I don't always blow dry. One, gives it volume and it gives it a little bit of texture and allows me not to have to blow dry my hair. I have to wash my hair every single day. So this has been a game changer. Not to mention, like, how cute is that container? So cute, right? So I'm literally, I don't even think I've had it the whole year. Probably almost finished. I'm definitely gonna repurchase this. I love it. Before that, I liked another product which I actually alternate on days when like a work week where I'm not doing anything like particularly amazing. That works really well, but like when on the weekends where if I'm going somewhere, this is the stuff that I go to, and I really want my hair to last a few days without having to wash it. So I highly recommend it. Next up in hair care is I could not live without my T3 curling iron. I currently have this 1-inch barrel that's clipless, but I also have the 1 1/4 inch clipped barrel that I use all the time. I've had this for way over a year. This is actually my second one. My first one broke. I take it everywhere with me. But I love it. I love that it heats up really quickly. It has a few different settings and that you can buy new barrels. So it just comes off like this. So if there's a barrel that you've been wanting, you can order one. So you don't have like 1,000 different tools. So to die for, you guys. So good. If you are looking for a very good curling iron, this is the one I use, hands down. Most favorite. Would buy it again if it broke or I lost it. Okay, next up is not for the faint of heart. This by far was probably my biggest beauty purchase of 2017, and I do not, I repeat, do not regret it. And it is the Dyson hair dryer. I love this. I've always been a huge fan of efficient, quiet, high-powered blow dryers. I have thick hair, especially when it was longer. I have short hair right now if you've not seen it before in my videos, but I cut 7 inches off over 1.5 years ago. And I'm loving my shorter hair, but I always struggled with finding a good hair dryer. Now, for some people, a good hair dryer doesn't make a difference, but for me, as far as dry time, having the least amount of frizz, that's hard to come by and is so important. And my hairdresser had this and I instantly fell in love with it, and I love it. One, it goes really quickly. I love how light it is. I love that there's the different heat settings as well as the different like strength settings, like how much it's coming out. I don't even know what you call it. And it leaves my hair silky and shiny and not frizzy. So once I blow dry this, I don't have to do that much afterwards. I usually just want a quick hair wand through it and I'm good to go. There are times when I've had to blow dry my hair, straighten, and then curl. So this is so good. It'll run you a pretty penny at $399. It's so worth it, you guys. If you are interested in it and have been wanting to purchase it, I got mine off of QVC when they did 6 easy pays, so I'm paying it over 6 months, which makes it a lot more doable. So just wait until it goes on to 6 easy pays on QVC, because that is the most cost-effective way to purchase it. Okay, so moving on from hair care to face is this Purity Made Simple. So good. I've used it for years and years and years. This is my backup. I keep the huge bottle with a pump in my shower. It's gentle. You can use it around your eyes. I mean, it gets everything off. Can't live without it. Repurchase after repurchase after repurchase. So, so good. Next up, this has changed my face this year, and it's the Kate Somerville Anti-Back Acne Clearing Lotion. I do not have acne, but this has helped with the texture and with hyperpigmentation and just making sure I have a clear face, that I have less clogged pores, a smoother appearance, and really helping to make my face more, I want to say like uniformed, but just like the tone of it. So this has been so good. This is my second bottle of this, and I'm actually trying something else, but I always keep this on rotation. When I got back from vacation this past week, my face just felt really clogged from the airplane, the extra makeup that I was wearing for my friend's wedding, and the drier climate, or the colder climate, not necessarily drier, but this really, I put this on. This was my emergency, like, get this stuff on for a few days, and it really, really did help my face. Next up for face is the BIODERMA Sensibio H2O. It's the Micellar Water. This stuff is so good. It's gentle enough to use on your eyes, all over your face. It literally feels like water, but takes off your makeup like no other. This is the first step of makeup taking off that I do every single night. So basically, this is first, this is second, and it gets rid of all my makeup. So good. I highly recommend this. I've tried the drugstore brands, and nothing has compared from this BIODERMA. So good. Okay, so next up, I'm going to do another face care, and this one I purchased from Marshall's, but I purchased them from Ulta also. Sometimes at Nordstrom's Rack, they'll do, not Nordstrom's Racks, you guys, sorry, Look will have deals on this, and this is the Leader Sheet Mask. And the 7 Wonders, and they all kind of look like this, they come in different colors, are by far my favorite. They are very thick, jellyish mask that really sticks onto your face. It feels so good. This is the pore minimizing, but I have pretty much every single, at least one of every single kind they have in this line, and it's so good. These are when I really want to up my face game, or I have somewhere to go. These are the ones that I reach for. They're like my, consider like luxury, like I don't want to use them, I want to hold on to them sheet mask. So good. I highly recommend them. Sometimes at Ulta they go buy one get one 50% off, and I always stock up, so be on the lookout for the Leader's 7 Wonder sheet mask. So good, you guys. Okay, so one more actually body product, and this is the Hemp Pure Herbal Extract Moisturizer Body Lotion. This is in the triple moisture. They have a bunch of different scents. I got this one at Marshall's. They also sell them at Ulta or TJ Maxx, but they're so good. I used to buy them from Ulta all the time until I could find them at TJ Maxx or Marshall's. It's very hit or miss. They don't always have them. But this stuff is so good. One, you're not necessarily the triple moisture. All of them are good. All of them are this lightweight moisturizing lotion that just sinks right into the body. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't like when I have lotions that sit on top of my skin. I feel like they never absorb, and it just takes a long time for me to rub in all of that white or whatever color the lotion is. I struggle with that. It's awful. I'll try lotion, and if it does that, I want nothing to do with it. But this sinks in so quickly. It's so good. We've gotten so many people hooked on this. If you haven't tried it, do. Ulta has sales on these very frequently. I think sometimes just a percentage off or a buy one get one 50% off. But be on the lookout at Marshalls or TJ Maxx. There's a peach colored one, like a pink one, a purple one. There's all different kinds. So good. Couldn't live without this. I'm running so low and I do not have a backup. So I've been scouring Marshalls and TJ Maxx for the last few weeks, but hopefully they get some in soon. Oh, one more hair thing that was kind of hiding is these hair bantams by INVISIBOBBLE. These are so good for not leaving marks in your hair. I wear them when I'm at home. The only time I don't wear them is if I'm working out, because I find that they're not the best for like running or doing a high impact workout, but they're so good. I have so many of them. I stocked up when it was a Sephora VIB sale because I love them so much. I get the ones that are I want to say like heavy duty, but the ones that are meant for like thicker hair. There's the regular, and then there's the one that are, again, for thicker hair. I don't know exactly what they're called. I just like these better because they hold my hair better, but I have both, but I prefer these like kind of heavy duty ones. Okay. Now on to makeup. So one of the things that I found this year that I could not live without is these e.l.f. bronzer and blush duos. They are, this one's in bronze peach and bronze violet. That sounds purpley, but they're not purple. Well, that one's not purple, but I'll show you. Oh, this is a brand new one because I have it on backup because that's the way it is. So these, and basically what I fall in love with is these bronzers. Now they are not powder, they are actually cream. They're cream. They're really, and this is the lighter color, and I'll show you the darker. Ooh, they're like a jelly kind of creamish, and that's the darker one. They're really similar. But I love the way that they go on and the way that they blend. These, I mean, I could not live without these spring and summer. They were so good. When I didn't want to put a lot of powder on my face, or I was going somewhere where I was going to be really warm, I literally died for these. I picked up the lighter color when it came towards the end of summer or fallish because I wasn't as tan, but these are so good and so reasonably priced. I also want to mention, in conjunction with these, is this Ecotools brush. It's like a dual fiber, and it was so good at just like blending these out. And of course now it's not because they've been sitting on my hand, which they have very good staying power, but it was so good for just like blending that bronzer out. I kind of pack these away for winter, but now just like seeing them and swatching them, I like want to pull them back out because I have really missed them. So these are so good, and I'm excited that the two colors have been a very good match, and again, one of my holy grails this year. Okay, so another thing that I absolutely loved and could not live without is the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the color Mellow Wine. This was literally my go-to blush for 2017. I love the color, and it was so easy to put on. I think that it would flatter most skin types or skin tones. I never had to worry about like putting too much product on. It blends so well and just gave a great, very natural color. This is the color that I grab when I'm in a hurry, when I don't know what blush I want to wear. I know this is reliable, easy to go on, and so affordable. It is so good, you guys. I mean, I'm surprised I haven't hit pan on this because, again, I reach for this more than not. It's just so easy, especially for work when I don't want to look overly blushed. I'll just throw this on for a really nice natural flush. Okay. Another staple for me this year was the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the color Ginger. This has been so good. I really tried to jump on board the Tarte Shape Tape, but that just did not work for me. I feel like it creased a lot for me no matter how much I blended or how much product I had on. and it just really accentuated my under eye, where this has just been seamless. It has been so good, and I don't have a lot of creasing with this underneath my eye. I'm not used to a pot concealer, but I use a Sephora concealer brush, pat it in, blend it, and it just is seamless. It is so good. I'll set it, which you don't have to set it, but when I do set it, it doesn't look crepey or, you know, too powdery. It's just seamless. It is so good, and I love it. Next up is I struggle with my eyelids and my shadow coming off. So this year I tried the Smashbox lid primer, the photo finish lid primer in the color medium, and this has been so good, you guys. It's really helped my eyeshadow to stay longer. I've tried a few different ones. I like the Smashbox, oh no, it's the NARS one also, and the Paint Pots by MAC, but this is just so good at giving it a good neutral base as well as priming. My NARS one gives me a good base, but it doesn't neutralize my eye, and Paint Pot neutralizes but doesn't really give me as much long-lasting eyeshadow as this does. So this just is a great item that does two things that I really need for my eyelids. So good. I have one more thing. Well, actually, in makeup I have two other items beside this, so we're getting close to the end, and this is the Too Faced Just Peachy matte palette. This is so good, you guys. I can't even recommend this enough. Like, if I had to get rid of all of my eyeshadow palettes and only keep one, this would be it. I love the tones. I didn't think I would, but I do. I just love this peach butter. It's a great all over for my skin tone. These neutrals are all great. These colors are really good for my crease, and then deepening up. I mean, even this like peach color, I didn't think I'd reach for a lot. I actually do. I don't think there's a color that I haven't reached for in this entire palette, which is not common for me. There's usually a few that I like, but I can really create a bunch of different looks utilizing all these different shades. So this is so good, and it's one of those things I actually have to refrain myself from grabbing every day. So if these are your colors, I'd say try it, because this is literally my go-to. I always travel with it, and again, like, I literally have to stop myself from grabbing it every day. So because I need to use my other ones too, because I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. So this is so good, and I'm so glad in 2017 that I purchased this. Oh, there is a makeup item hiding. This lipstick by Milani, and it's the color 29 Teddy Bear. You guys, so good. So good. Let me swatch this right here for you guys. It is a beautiful neutral color. It goes on easy. It's a matte but super comfy. It smells like fake watermelon, which I die over, and it is so easy to just throw on. I love lipsticks, but this has been my go-to as far as easy. Put it on, throw it in your bag. A perfect work color for me. I don't have to worry about it. Comfortable, good, perfect color for me. I love it. I just love it. I don't know what I do without it as my go-to lip color. Okay, now I really do have two items left. And one of the things that was so good for me this year was trying out the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner. I am not a YouTuber who has 1,000 brushes and multiples of my favorite. I typically have one of my favorites. And so when doing looks where I'm utilizing more shades, this has come in handy because I can spray it, clean off the brush, and it's ready to go. It doesn't leave it wet. It magically takes off all the color, and then it's dry for you to use again. So this has been so good, especially when I'm traveling, when I don't want to take a few different brushes, because regardless that I don't have brushes and multiples, I do have a lot of brushes. And so when I travel, like, I really want to bring them all in case I just might need them. But this allows me to pack fewer brushes, because I know I can clean them in between uses. So really good. And I love the spray, and then I buy the big things of it, which are hard to find because I feel like they're always sold out on Amazon, but I buy the big one and then refill this spray one. So handy. And last but certainly not least is my Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt perfume. This is just such a good scent. It's like if you are like things that are sweet, this is not for you. It's definitely more of a musky, like I would think like a manly cologne scent, but so good with this like splash of sea salt, ocean air. I can't even explain it, but I have a few Jo Malones, and again, it's like one of those things like that eyeshadow palette that I have to restrain myself from grabbing every single day so that I utilize what's in my whole collection, but it is so good. I'm about halfway through it, but I actually went through it really, really fast when I first got it, and again, I had to like hold myself back and use my other ones, which are just as good and yummy and delicious, but this one's my favorite. So I think when I run out, I'm actually gonna purchase the big one, and if you have ever purchased Jo Malone, you know that they come with a hefty price tag, so that will be an investment, but that is how much I love it. And I never buy a full size of perfume because I don't ever wear something enough to buy the big one, but this is for sure one that I would get in the full size, so I recommend trying it. So that's it, you guys. I really hope that you loved my 2017 favorites in beauty. I thank you so much for stopping here today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And before you leave, don't forget to subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.